Welcome, viewers, to another fabulous episode of Unapologetically Free. Now, today I'm going to talk about the power of why. Now, first off, saying why clarifies misunderstandings. Now, a lot of the problems that exist in the world today is due to a chronic lack of explaining why. Why you are doing something. Why you believe in something. Let me just give you a quick example. What will come to your mind if someone approaches you and says to you, "You know what, man, I hate you." And the person sounded serious, it's not a joke. Now, the immediate reaction for most people would be to take offense, to be defensive, or to perhaps even heap the same insult on the other person. Some other common reactions would be like ignoring the person, but deep down on the inside, you would feel unhappy that this person just randomly comes to you and say, "I hate you." Now, while I know of some other philosophies that would advise you that, you should assume the best, you should forgive and forget, what I would recommend instead is infinitely more beneficial. Find out the truth and ask the person, "Okay, I hear you, you say that you hate me. Tell me why you hate me. Tell me why you hate me." And then ask for specifics. Is it the way I talk to you? Is it something I did? And then when the other person is put under the pressure of explaining why, what some people will realize is that many a times they don't even have the basis for that conclusion of hating you. And when you are able to communicate to people with such clarity and not just take their conclusion as a definite statement or definite fact, life becomes so much easier. Let me just give you an example of explaining why. So using the example of "I hate you," it can go something like, "I hate you whenever you give me that mocking look. It makes me feel inferior to you, and it makes me hate wanting to hang out with you. So stop giving me that mocking look so that I can enjoy talking to you and hanging out with you." Now, if people receive a statement like that instead of just simply "I hate you," now there is a very clear culprit. I hate you because you gave me that condescending and mocking look. So what that means very simply is stop giving me that hateful, condescending, and mocking look. The end. So whenever the other person just decides, "Okay, fine, I know you hate me for doing that, I'll stop doing that," guess what happens? I no longer hate that person. So this is a tool that is so crucially important because people nowadays simply assume and wage wars, conversational wars in their head without finding out the true reason. And this three-letter word, why, is going to help you so tremendously if you would just believe in its power. Now, the second reason why you should use why is because saying why motivates. A lot of people want to do no-fap. Yet the fact is that many of us would come to a place where we lose the motivation to continue. Or perhaps we just forgot the reason of why we are doing no-fap. So then the question is, why do you want to do no-fap? Or rather, what is the reason that you must succeed at no-fap? Now, one powerful motivation could be to gain the clarity of mind, the courage to assert, the motivation to succeed, so that people around me will no longer look down on me and I will no longer be a pushover. I must succeed at no-fap because if pornography continues to consume me, I will be like every other loser nerd that spends 6 to 8 hours a day beating up to pornography. Instead of living life, I have dreams that I want to see become a reality, and I will not compromise on this. That is why I must succeed. Now, if you have that kind of a statement of why, suddenly you feel that motivation because it comes from you. It comes from deep within, the power of why. So let's make this practical. Start practicing the power of asking why and saying why. Whenever people make a statement, don't take it at face value. Ask them for reasons that support their hypothesis. This way of looking things makes me so much happier and calmer when people assume things about me or just make definite statements about me. Because I now realize that most people simply hurl their conclusions at me or at people without accurate backing of reasons. For example, someone used to tell me something along the lines of, "You are not a loving person." That was a conclusion. I didn't even know why this person said that, and it hurt me. It hurt me because I assumed that it was true, and I assumed that just because the person said it, it must be true. But now, with the clarity of mind that NoFap brings me, and with some guided wisdom along the way, I realize that the person could very well have some stupid definition of love. I mean, after all, what is love, right? Or could have just read into my actions wrongly. So I absolutely love this concept of stating why I believe in something, because people are so much less prone to misunderstand me when I state the reasons for my belief. For example, this final example as I close off, if I gave you this video and just told you, you must always explain why. You must always explain why. But I don't give you examples, I don't give you reasons, and I just tell you my final analysis, my final conclusion that I believe in so much. You must explain why, the power of why. You would not be convinced, but because of all these reasons I've stated, because I'm committed to what I'm saying, you too will feel influenced and start to incorporate the power of why into your life. Now I hope you like this video. If you do, like it, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you again.